How's it going, Perkin Brothers? This is my first YouTube video on this my contracting page. I've been doing videos for years, since I've been a little kid, doing fishing stuff or whatever. But I seen your guys' ad for the Measure Twice Media, and I think I would be the perfect candidate. I'm 24 years old. I just had a baby. Well, not just. He's 5 months old now. And I've been building homes for 5 years, remodeling homes, and I can do all that type of work. Having a new baby is not the time I expected to go on my own. I thought I'd be going on my own 5 years from now, and opportunities arose for me. A bunch of realtors needed flips. I know how to do, LVP, painting, trim, installing windows, and they used me and they like it. So I'm doing a bunch of flips. I get to do the whole aspects of, switching out outlets and painting and turning something, not good into livable. And I think I'd be a perfect fit. I'm learning the business side. I've only been on my own for 2 months. So it's really hard. I'm learning how to advertise, what works, what doesn't, how to talk to people professionally, which I never had experience before because I was just the guy that was on the crew of 2, and I just did the work. And so everything I'm doing now is a huge experience. Like today, I did drywall in the morning, as you can see. Then I painted the upstairs area with my sprayer, and then right now it's 4 o'clock. I left that job site and I am power washing an elderly woman's foundation on her house. It's got algae, so I do everything, and I won't turn down work right now as long as I can handle it by myself. I'm trying to post videos that show my work, because some of the flips I do are nasty and gross, and I like to make them livable, and I want to show people that I still do the quality work, even when it's not favorable. I also worked on some spec homes recently for some realtor. Did all the flooring, all the trim, all the cabinets, all the painting. I did all the doors, and I think the issue with social media today, especially what I see on the carpentry aspect, the little things are never enough. All I see is videos of people building mega structures, giant homes, luxury homes, and there's not much of the regular life out there. A lot of that's just how our society is. It's all about the biggest, the best, and the most expensive. And I think that I would be able to tailor it down to the roots. There's tons of people out here that are very talented, and they never go on their own. I knew a guy who was in his 40s. He knew how to do everything. He pretty much ran the whole business, but he was an employee and he never went on his own. He was scared to make the leap. And at first I couldn't believe it, but I'm not scared. I'm blessed, and I think that I bring a different perspective, approach. I could use the $10,000 for sure. My old work truck, my 2003 Toyota Tundra, had 300,000 miles. It pretty much is done, so I bought this van. So I could use the money to help pay for the van. Also, another thing I'm experiencing is I always use a lot of the contractors' tools I worked for, because they didn't require us to buy our own, which was really nice. But now that I'm on my own, I'm constantly buying tools, and so I could use the $10,000 to help invest into tools. And I think that I am different than most contractors. I dumped my cargo trailer. I bought a van and they created an organized system that I think is unique. So I put tools into like the tool bags. So I'll have a paint bag, and I'll have a trim bag, and I'll have a drywall bag. I got, my plumbing bag, the backpack filled with my crescent wrenches and channel locks, stuff like that. All my tools for PEX and stuff. I have, my outside, like my chainsaw. I have all this stuff. So the system, this van's tiny. It's a Transit Connect, and this system is basically, I have these bags that I call them the grab bags. And so if I'm going to a job, I can just grab, like, oh, I'm gonna grab my painting stuff, my painting bag, my trim bag, and then I'm good to go, because my van's so small, but I don't have to haul around a trailer. I think I bring a different, unique perspective to a lot of builders. A lot of builders just pull up with a trailer and then they call it good, and they're usually messy. So I'm trying to be neat. I just bought this little trash bag right here. It's a canvas, but there's a little hole in the grate where I can pop trash into there. I'm by myself, so it'd be nice to film and be able to talk to people during work. What else? I'm trying to think. Yeah, like I said, everything's a learning adventure. There are mess ups. Everything relies on me now, so there is a different approach to everything I do now, and so I have to take full responsibility, create plans, so I don't mess up, because since I'm so fresh, there's not a lot of room to mess up. And the thing is I'm enjoying life. I thought I would be stressed, out of my mind, and I was more stressed to be an employee than I am now, because I can go home, see my baby son. The paychecks aren't coming in every week, but I am making more, and I am able to still provide, and my wife doesn't work. And it's a different type of stress, but it's not eating me alive like making sure I had to get that 40 plus hours in just to get a paycheck, just to pay bills. Now I have freedom. I'm working harder here. Like I'm doing this. Last night I did a fire extinguisher install. I drove an hour away just to do it, and fix a toilet, but that led doors to opportunities. It was small, but I knew that opportunities would be open for me, so I did it anyways. And so I'm eager, I'm hungry. I would like to hear your guys' advice, and learn from you guys. I've been watching your videos. Me and my wife actually watch them together. And yeah, I don't know. It's hard. I've done a lot of competitions, even for hunting stuff, and there's just so many people. It's usually hard to just filter out. But yeah, I hope you guys choose me. I'm not gonna lie, I could use it. And maybe you guys are looking for an older veteran, but just be open to the fact that I can bring a different perspective, and I think a lot of people can relate to. So